Alright. I'm back. I ain't done yet. I definitely have something else I want to say. I just want to talk about. And it's on the topic of, like, do we need to be saved, practically? Or, if you've ever felt like you... Well, let me just explain. It's practically just, though, on the topic of saving yourself or saving others, and what is practically, like, whose job is it, and if it's anyone's job at all. And this is something that I've also been thinking a lot this past month. And I guess I'll start with the parable. Wait, is it a parable? I think it might be a parable. It's a parable of the drowning man. Okay? And so if you don't know this already, it's a story known as the man floating down the river, or the drowning man. And for me, I see it. Well. Okay, I'll just explain the story. So practically, it's a story about faith and inaction. And here's the story. So, practically a flood hits this town, and a deeply religious guy is told he needs to evacuate. But he refuses to leave because he practically says, I have faith in the Lord. He will save me. And so the water's rising, and he's practically floating now down. He's floating in this flood, okay? Trying to keep afloat, trying to swim. And practically, like, a boat passes by him. It's a neighbor, and he brings... Okay, no, here's what, as the water's rising, a neighbor brings a canoe to this guy's house, and he says, get in the canoe, like, you know, save, like, get in the canoe, you can escape. And the man refuses, and he just says no, like, he's waiting for God to save him. He will save me, practically. And then, so some other people, so that's like the first encounter, and then some other people are leaving in, like, this motor boat, and they pass by him, and they're like, hey, do you want to ride? Do you want to ride? Like, there's space for you. And the man again refuses. He's like, no, like, I'm waiting for, like, God will save me. God will save me. I'm waiting for God, practically. And finally, like, the flooding's so bad, and it's like, oh, this is the last chance for rescue, practically. Kind of. And, like, this helicopter comes, and they, like, call out down to him, and then the helicopter descends, and there's a rescuer, and he shouts, like, grab the ladder, we're here to rescue you, practically, literally. And the guy still refuses, because he wants God to deliver him, practically. He wants God to save him. And sorry, I just got a message. And so, yeah, so all these people practically pass him, like, 300 people, and, like, even, you know, like, they come out of nowhere, practically, even though they are his neighbors, though. But yeah, and so he refuses to accept their help, because he's like, no, I'm waiting for God. He will save me. He'll deliver me. And so practically what happens is the man ends up drowning, and he goes to heaven, and he asks God, I had unwavering faith in you. Why didn't you deliver me from the flood? And God replied, what did you want from me? I sent you 2 boats and a helicopter. Okay, so, like, oh no, I'm confusing people! Gosh, I'm getting texts right now, and dude, oh my gosh, I feel bad. I am, like, the worst at sometimes navigating social stuff, and, like, for, like, dates, or, like, it's like, oh, is it a date? Is it a hangout? Oh, now you're calling it this? Like, and they literally said I confused them. No! I feel so bad. I never want to confuse people. Oh man. Oh god. Hell no! Why does he make that face? That is so tragic. All I can do is emote in game. Well, okay, no. I'll have to reply to them after this. But so, yeah. I was like, I tried to rescue you. I sent I sent these people to you. They could have helped you. You refused. Like, I did try to rescue you, but you refused me practically. Okay? And so anyway. So with that parable, like, in mind, we'll go to the topic of practically, for me in my life, and I think for everyone's life, it kind of feels like we're in this water. We're in these living waters, and we're trying to stay afloat, right? And so yeah, I guess I'll just go into when I was younger, like literally preschool. I had like a vivid dream in preschool, and I used to like daydream about it. But I had this dream and like this purpose that I thought was my purpose, and it was like I want to save people. I want to be like the fireman, or I want to be like the knight in shining armor, you know? And so like when I was younger, I was like, yeah, like that's my dream. To be reliable, for me to rescue people who are in turmoil, or who are like, yeah, in danger, in immediate danger. And then as I grew older, so that was in elementary school. So as I enter middle school and then all the way till high school. But yeah, so middle school and high school, I'm like, I want to save people, but I don't know how. And I'm just so perplexed by like, how do I do that, you know? Like, I don't know where to start. And so then I kind of started thinking, well, I want to save others, but in order to do that, like, just how do I do that? And then the conclusion I came up with, okay, if I want to save others, I need to save myself first. And it's like, because how the hell am I going to save others, like, when I can't even save myself, you know? You can't, if you're drowning, you can't save someone who's drowning. It's the same thing with the airplane. And it's like, you know, put your mask on first, and then help your neighbor, because if you don't, like, you'll die and they'll live, or like you'll both die, you know? So yeah, so it's like, okay, I need to save myself, and I need to be like good, and I need to be like quote unquote fixed or something, in order for me to do what like I've always wanted to do, and to save other people. And then the third phase of this is like, I still want to save, like, and this is, I know this is somewhat, like, it's very egotistical, but it's not like I'm like, what, like, I want to say it's not coming from a place of ego, because it's really not, but it somewhat is, because yes, I want to save someone, and then it's like, oh, once I save them, then what? It's coming, actually, not a place from ego, it's coming from a place of, this is where I will find my value. If I can save people, I will have value. Okay, so like the third phase of this reasoning, or of my like just thinking when I was growing up, is I still want to save people. I still want to be reliable and steadfast and show up whenever I'm needed. But then I'm realizing I also need to be saved, you know? And it's crazy, because I'm like, I feel like my whole life, honestly, I have needed, well, not until like age 10. Since the age of 10, I feel like deep down, I've needed to be saved. But for a while, I was just like, I didn't really recognize that. So how I expressed it was, I need to save others. So now I'm realizing I need to save myself first. So how do I do that? And then also like, wow, I've been like so focused on other people, and it's like, I can't see that I'm drowning myself. And I don't think anyone sees it. It's like I want to be there for you, but are you going to be there for me, you know? And I don't, like, it never felt like anyone saw that. So I'm just like, who's going to save me? Does anybody see that I'm drowning? Practically. And so fast forward to like college, so like age like 19 to where I'm at now. I'm kind of in this phase. Well, 19 to like the last year, so a few years. I was thinking, well, my whole life I wanted to be the reliable one, the one who's steadfast, the one who saves. But really, I'm the one who needs saving. Maybe that's the one thing I've wanted most for a long time. And so now I'm just like, okay, I'm the one that needs saving. Like someone come save me, cause I don't know if I can do it myself, you know? So I'm waiting for someone to save me. And it's not like I'm not super like, I don't know, I'm agnostic. I don't know if I believe in like a God, or I don't like truly believe, or I've not accepted, because I don't think it's accurate, or I don't know, I don't want to go too far. But yeah, I don't believe in like God or like Jesus, but I am very spiritual. And I'm open to religion, of course, and obviously religion is very spiritual. One could argue it's the same thing. But yeah, so I'm just like, is anyone gonna notice I'm drowning, practically, for so long? Because I don't know how to save myself. I don't know how. I need help, okay? And then, this past year, I kind of recalled that story of the man floating in the river. Because I had heard it when I was younger at church. And then I had like this shift I was like, wait a second. I had like this realization. Which is I was like, wait a moment. Like, bro, am I the man in the river? Like, you know, like, am I the person floating in the river? Am I the person struggling to stay afloat? And like, not realizing or not accepting the help that has been sent to me? And by that, I mean my friends, my family, everyone who's impacted my life, you know, some of the teachers, my coaches when I was on sports teams. It's like, I've been sent so many people. Like, there's, like, you know? I have been sent so many people who have, like, already rescued me. Like, tens of hundreds of times. I've been rescued so much throughout my life. It's just, like, the support of your community, your friends, your family. Anyone who ever made an impact on you, or like if you're having a terrible day and like this random stranger says something and you're like, oh my god, like that, you literally just made my day, or like you literally just saved my life. Not that, like I never told a stranger that, but like I'm like, wow, like I'm really happy that I'm still here right now. So yeah, am I the person floating in the river? And then I started thinking about that because, yes, like, for a moment there, for a long minute, I was waiting to be saved. But then, I had to think about, well, so what does this mean? Like, is it our job to save each other? Like, is it just everyone's job to save each other, you know? And then I start to think, like, well, like, no. Like, that's no one's job. It's not your job to save yourself, and it's not your job to save anyone else. Because we don't need to be saved. Like, you know? It's like, wow, like, we are already saved, so it's nobody's job to save another, but it is our job to help each other and keep us afloat, you know? Because we're gonna go through hard times. But yeah, so that's what I'm thinking. Like, how have I not been seeing, like, all these, I mean, I hesitate to say blessings, because, again, it's not, but, like, all these amazing people and things that have been sent my way by whatever, if there's anything at all, or just from what I've counted in the world, and it's like, wow, like, I have been saved. If you have anyone you care about, and anyone who cares about you back, a mom, a dad, doesn't matter how, if you have one of those people, like, we have been saved, you know? And it's like, it's not even that, but like, if you have something like that, we can make it through. We can support each other. You're not alone. And we have already been saved. We don't need to be saved. But yeah. So that's just like, I mean, and that was super recent. This was like a few months, like this past like three months. Within this past 3 months, that's what I've thought about. So like one of the many thoughts I've thought about. But yeah. Like, am I the person floating in the river? And I've just like been, and I just am barely realizing it now. And yeah. Anyway, thanks for listening. That's about it.